This is From the Garden to the Track podcast with your hosts Dylan and Sam.
Hi friends, I'm Dylan.
I'm Sam.
And this is another episode of the podcast. Thanks for listening. As always, like, follow, leave us comments. We've got a Facebook page also. Go to that, like it. I try to post whenever we got new guests and all that good stuff on there. Always kind of got something fun going too, seems like. We're just going to recap the past couple weeks here since our last episode. Last episode was really great. We had Wesley and Heidi Bryant on. If you haven't listened to that yet, go listen to it. It's pretty fun. We went to Pensacola Beach since last time.
Yeah, I officiated my mom's wedding. She got married on the beach. Very beautiful, small service.
Yeah, it was just us and our friends Misty and Andrew there for it, and it was a lot of fun. Going to the beach is something that I really didn't think I would care for a long time. It was
Dylan's first time at the beach.
Yeah, my very first time is something that I never really cared for, never thought that I'd really like, and wound up being something I really, really enjoyed.
Every day I hear that he's ready to go back to Florida.
And I am. My favorite part was just sitting on the balcony, not doing a darn thing, and visiting with our friends. We went to eat at several good places down there. Crabs and flounders.
The weather was perfect. October is the perfect time.
Yeah, it wasn't really crowded. I think next time we go, I want to do parasailing. Mm-hmm. That's always looked fun to me. We went on a dolphin cruise too. Took Misty and Andrew's kids on it, and that was really, really neat. They were very up close and personal with us. Really nothing spectacular to speak of that we did down there. I just enjoyed doing nothing and going to the beach.
The drive home was awful.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think I could get Dylan on a plane. But it was rough.
The plane would be tough. But swimming in the ocean was really cool.
Got him a boogie board.
Yeah, got a boogie board. Was riding waves. I was giggling like a little kid. We put Bobby on it one time, and he's 6, and he's kind of a little fella. And I was playing with him, having a good time. A wave caught him, swept him about 15 feet out from me real quick. He loved it. I was a little nervous. Thought I was losing my little buddy. Sam, you had a program at the library for Halloween.
Yeah, we had a Halloween bash last week. So we had animal tales, and he brought the creepy critters. So there was snakes and hissing cockroaches and millipedes and what else? A big curly-haired tarantula.
Some lizards.
Yeah, there was a legless lizard and then a non-legless lizard. But it was fun. We had a decent turnout.
That's something, too. Sam's tried to get out there to other people that the library isn't just for checking out books. They have a lot of programs that they offer and a lot of different things your local library can help.
And they're free.
Yeah, they're free. A lot of interesting things for the kids. She can help do research on different things. Like, don't you have a genealogy department where you can look up things on your family, and lots of good stuff that I didn't really realize until she started doing the library stuff. I thought it was just going and checking out books myself.
Yeah. If you're in the Southern Illinois area, we have a book and bake sale this weekend if you're looking for snacks and reading.
A book and bake sale, you say?
Yes.
We should have got Nathan and Doug to come down and see you.
I would have sold their cakes.
That's how we should have done that. I went to Michigan last weekend to the Southwest Michigan tractor pull, indoor pull. Brian Strobel put that on, and I don't remember who all was involved, but everybody that was there putting it on was super friendly, super nice. The show went very smoothly. They pulled a lot of stock stuff on one side, and they pulled like 4 cylinders and some of the hotter stuff on the other side. Vended parts there too. Their FFA was there cooking pancakes and sausage, and they did dinner, lunch also, burgers and dogs type things. But that was a really good pull. I traveled about 7 hours to go to that. I recommend going. They had a really good payout. It seemed like I think they paid down to 8 places. It was just a really good time. I went by myself, but that didn't, make me nervous because, with tractor pulling, there's always somebody there to help you out and help you get on the track and anything like that, in which I had a few guys help me do that stuff, and that was nice. Met a lot of really good people vending parts and people I've been Facebook friends with, and just kind of met selling parts were there, and that was interesting and fun for me, just visiting with the people and putting a face with the name. Feel like I made some really good friends with a few of them. Sat and visited with Brian Sturgill the majority of the time. He was there vending parts also. I took my Alice and pulled it. I was just outside the money, I believe, in the 1,000-pound 16-horse class. I was off on my gear selection. And then my 1050 class, I went to my lower gear, and I got 5th in that class. And I think if I had another shot at it, I could have done a little bit better. But a lot of good, tough tractors. I think there were 20 to 25 in both of my classes. So they had a very good 16-horse class. It moved on real smooth. I think I was done by I think I was leaving there about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock maybe. It wasn't too terribly late when we got done. We've got a pull coming up this weekend. 2 pulls coming up this weekend. Yep. 618 Mini Pullers is having our last one Saturday. I think it's at 10. I should know this. And then we're going to Brosley, Missouri, Area 51 Pullers on Sunday. So
yeah, I have to work all weekend. But
yeah, but I'm going. I'm taking Huey, taking mine. So yeah, if you're in the area, there's 2 good pulls in the Southern Illinois, Southeast Missouri region to go pull. So I've added this segment to the podcast. Last guest we had was Wesley Bryant, and and Heidi, and they have stirred up quite the controversy among Doug and Nathan. And so this evening I'm joined with Wes, Doug, and Nathan. The question last episode was, who did Wes think would bake a better cake? And his response was Doug. So we're going to settle the battle here.
I think someone.
I know I've got a lot of screenshots from you guys lately. And I don't know. I guess let's just sort this out.
I think somewhere in there it was mentioned that Wes didn't think Nathan knew where the oven was at.
I believe that was said. Little does he know me. I know I got a very angry text from Nathan, like, within 5 minutes of the episode posting.
What was that angry text?
Oh, apparently he puts the A in bake or something.
A in cake.
Oh, A in cake, okay.
What exactly does that mean, Nathan? That's what you keep telling me, too.
I'm the chef that you didn't know you had.
See, now I'm
Original Chef Boyardee.
Yeah.
I'm still finding this one hard to believe. I'm not gonna lie.
How many years ago has it been? I won the bake off at church.
Oh, this is a thing.
He came with receipts.
So I was talking to Dan on the phone the other day, and he mentioned we need to settle this at Liberty, maybe. What do you guys think of that?
I think we get the official bake-off.
So what do you think, Wes? Should we do this from scratch or let them get a box, or what are we thinking?
Yeah. I heard rumors Hadley Fabinwell was willing to sponsor the cake mix.
Well, I'm going to be down there vending parts. We could set up like a voting booth or something, and maybe we do cupcakes. Everybody come by and try some cupcakes and vote.
Now we got to determine here. So the big thing with this is Heidi just informed me that apparently Doug's birthday is Friday down there.
Oh.
So Doug got to bake his own birthday cake.
I thought Heidi was going to bed.
Yeah, I feel like we got to do like a blind taste test or something on Friday.
Oh, yeah, we could set them on my tables or something. Just put like cake 1 and cake 2 and then a box and have people cast their votes, and I'll count the votes.
Whoever wins, I'll order up a chef's hat to crown the winner.
I like it. Well, go ahead and get it ordered and bring it down there. I'm going to work on trying to find an apron, and I might have it customized somehow.
Instead of king of the swamp, it's going to be king of the bakery.
That's right.
I like it.
Oh. We got what's the rules on this? See now, Doug, like he's going to be in the Airbnb over. We get a big house and a bunch of people staying, so we'll have like a live studio audience for Doug cooking. But I don't know about Nathan. We're gonna have to get an official or something over and make sure it's him doing it.
Right. I feel like he might be a little meticulous for some reason, like be by himself.
No. I'd never see that.
So do we want to do like a competitor's choice of the flavors? Do we want to do heads up like vanilla for vanilla, chocolate for chocolate? How do we want to do that?
We should do the same flavor.
Sam says we should do the same flavor.
Same flavor.
Because you can't judge.
Well, what's your specialty, Nathan?
Anything.
Oh, we gotta have the official rules and regulations here. We're gonna make them too.
Can we add anything to it?
I think we gotta grade this.
What do you think, Sam? Cool. Sam's joined us now. She is the baker, so maybe she can officiate some of these rules.
I just think it should be the same flavor, and I think that it should be from scratch.
Oh, from scratch.
Oh my, I don't know if Airbnb has from scratch capabilities.
A bowl?
That might be.
Well, since time could be a constraint, is there any reason that we can't bake them at home and bring them down?
I don't see
Because doing it Friday night would be, or Thursday night could be kind of a pinch at the old Airbnb there. mean, the New York crew will probably end up eating half of it before I could get it done.
Well, we're just going to need 2 right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
All right, we gotta have the parameters here. What are we gonna grade off? We gotta grade off a presentation. We gotta go nice presentation. Got a good taste.
Texture. If it's too dry, that's not good.
Maybe decorations.
What are we doing? We're doing cupcakes, or what are we doing here?
What do you think, Wes?
I don't know. What's the 2 bakers going for here?
Cake.
Sheet cake?
Maybe a sheet cake.
I don't feel like Doug's gonna win the presentation part. This doesn't seem.
I don't know. You've seen my work on dashes. If I can make a 4.5-inch grinder work for me, that might be money.
We gotta bring them.
All right, then I figure what? We'll just set them out and take some anonymous votes. Cake A, cake B.
Yeah, I'll handle the voting booth part of it.
So what flavor are we going with?
Ooh.
Well, it's Doug's birthday. Sam says he should choose the flavor.
Ooh.
Chocolate with vanilla frosting.
Ooh. There we go.
I like it.
All right.
And so we're not going to put any wagers on it. We just talked about the chef's hat and I'll get an apron.
There we go.
Do we want to put any kind of fun bet on it or anything?
Yeah, we don't want to have too much fun here.
Add a little Kentucky flavor to that chocolate.
Heidi's yelling from the other room that Erica can't help. She says she wants pictures or video proof that Nathan cooked it.
She don't sound like she's got a whole lot of hope.
I know it. I tell you.
You're going to have to prove her wrong, man.
And my wife won't say nothing. She won't take up for me.
Little Joe, I'm not worried about it. Little Joe will throw him under the bus if somebody helps him. I'm pretty confident.
He can be our little recon man.
I think there's only 2 people in the world to tell the truth. It's people that are really mad and little kids. Yeah. There you go. Well, that sounds like a deal then. So we're bringing cake and voting on Friday then.
Now is this so this is a sheet cake, not a tier.
I mean, you might as well make about 5 sheets or so.
Okay.
You got to feed a whole building worth of people.
There's going to be 200 people that show up that are expecting cake.
So we're gonna set it up to vote at my table. We're gonna do a chocolate cake. Is that correct?
Yep.
And we're gonna let everyone just vote on Friday, and we'll crown the winner on Saturday.
There we go.
They're gonna eat on Friday.
Yeah, we're gonna eat on Friday.
Because I have to keep mine the right temperature to keep it fresh.
Oh my.
Sounds good to me. So the winner going to wear the chef's hat taped to their helmet or something down the track Saturday, or how we want to do that?
Make sure you set your table up where the wind's not blowing so it doesn't dry the cake out.
I'll do my best. If I get to go where I was last year, I'll be right at the end of the track, so maybe I'll have a nice piece for you guys when you get done pulling.
There you go.
Oh my. I feel like it's going to be a disaster for some reason.
I think a lot of people that ain't got this joke's going to ask what the heck's going on.
Yeah, just a few.
Wes, I think Wes has little faith in me.
I mean, if it helps you any, I don't know that I have a lot of faith in Doug. The faith is pretty low on both parts.
But
I didn't know there was
Nathan.
I didn't know there was a past baking championship in to your name, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Men's Bake Off.
Oh man.
I still remember the dish. It was called Brownie Nightmare. It was pretty good.
Oh. There we go.
Does Doug have any previous experience with cake baking?
Not really. A little bit here and there, but not no men's bake-off champions.
So I'm real surprised that this cake thing blew up, but nothing was ever said about Wesley beating Brandon in hot dog eating contest.
No, Brandon piped back. He would prefer a Texas Roadhouse roll showdown, is what they would prefer with.
He's gonna have a tough time with that.
I don't know that I got him there. I don't think I got him there.
On the rows?
I don't think I got him on the rolls. That's his jam. Them Canadians come down and they look at Roadhouse like it's just gold, buddy.
Are they planning to come to Liberty?
I believe so.
Well, there you go, bread of life. We could pick something off of the buffet.
Might have to call them, see if they can make us a cake.
That'd be the best. Is you both call and order a cake from Bread of Life to take it. These cakes really similar.
Go and have them put a number 1 and 2 on each.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, there we go.
Hey, now we're not responsible for any illness.
We'll get a waiver.
Yeah, we should have a waiver on the table.
Well, that makes me nervous. I had full confidence until that statement was made. Well, I guess we've got our rules and kind of what we're going to do. I guess bring it to me Friday and I'll get everything set up and we'll crown the winner on Saturday. Appreciate you guys getting on here and talking a little crap. I do hope to have both Doug and Nathan on as a special guest one of these days. Wes was a lot of fun when he was on here a couple weeks ago. Just, you guys got anything to add, anything to say, anything you want to know before we wrap this up?
I don't
Any
think
more
so.
crap talking?
We can't talk a lot of crap to each other. You know, that's we kind of stick together.
Understand. That's good.
We can dabble a little bit and poke fun, but
So
Yeah, we don't.
since Wes kind of got us all in this predicament, we think the winner ought to get to shove some cake in Wes's face?
Oh, whoa, sir. I first of all, I don't think I got us in the predicament. I just answered the question.
Oh,
I would like to know who came up with this question.
Dylan.
yeah, that would have been me.
Of all things, to bake a cake.
All right. How about this, Wes? I got Nathan, you got Doug. If Nathan wins it, I get shove cake in your face. If Doug wins it, you get shove cake in mine. Since we're the one that started this crap.
That weird term. See, that keeps coming back. I don't know about the me part of that. I don't know about all that.
All right then.
Thanks, Dylan. You got a lot of faith in me.
I do. Just because Wes hasn't, I'm taking the underdog here. I guess.
Okay. Well, so just to be clear, we can put things in it, correct?
Like trying to make it special,
like
cake.
power adders or
drugs?
Remember where he's from.
I honestly expect him to show up with some cornbread, to be honest.
I can make some mean cornbread too.
Oh man.
Well,
Oh, see, I done messed up now. Erica said I'm on supper duty next week.
I'm going to get some practice in.
Yep. That's
Gosh,
have to dust my apron off.
All right, fellas. Well, I'll just wrap this up and I'll see you guys down there. I'm looking forward to it.
All righty. Sounds
All
good.
right. See you guys.
Good night, buddy. Have a good night. We'll see you.
See ya.
Tonight's guest is Mr. Mike Hasewinkle. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Dylan. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
So, just give us a little introduction about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? All that good stuff.
Okay. Well, all right. Where I'm from is Browns, Illinois, a little bitty farm town. And I think there's maybe like 200 people. We got a post office, and that's about it. A little volunteer fire department. As far as what I do for a living, I work for a small factory in Mount Carmel, Illinois. I'm a industrial maintenance technician. I keep the machines running, fixed, do a lot of programming, some robotics, hydraulics, pneumatics, electrical, all that good stuff. Just enough to keeps me busy, keep my mind going.
What's the name of the plant you work at?
It's called Brawnability. We make equipment for handicap accessible vehicles. You know, we make ramp assemblies, the specialized seats to transfer from like a wheelchair to the seat to transfer, you know, special made seats for either driver's side or passenger side. You know, equipment like that.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool.
How long have you worked there?
I'm going on 4 years.
4 years. So what'd you do before that?
I worked at a company called Toyota Bashuku of Indiana, and I was a maintenance group leader there. Basically, you know, worked all the machines and did all that stuff there. And I was there for 21 years.
Okay. So your whole career has just been in maintenance type stuff in factories.
Yep, sure has.
Well, that's cool. You learn a lot of different things doing that.
A lot of things, and I've seen technology change so much. You know, it's unreal. But I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it.
Do you get into doing much machine work or anything there, like lathes and mills and stuff?
We got some CNC machines, you know, but we got operators, you know, that make our parts. You know, occasionally I need to make a part or something. I can do the basic stuff on a lathe or a mill.
What kind of parts?
But I'm definitely no expert of it.
Right. So what kind of parts do you generally need? Just stuff to fix your equipment around the shop, or do you like retool for like the machinery making the parts, or what's involved there?
Well, it just kind of depends on what it is, you know, but most of the stuff, you know, that does go wrong or need to replace, you know, we have spare parts on the shelf. If we have to, we can get it overnighted in, you know, for anything that's special as far as that goes. And if it's something, you know, that we need to make, We got a R&D engineer team that have their own equipment for us, the lathe and mill. They can make something out for us and to get us back up and going.
So is this what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Well, as a kid, always wanted to do all kinds of things. Originally, I was in high school, I wanted to go in the Air Force.
Mm.
I took the test and all that, I think it was my junior year in high school, and made good high scores on everything, talked to the recruiter, but I'm a type 1 diabetic since I was 7 years old.
Oh, really?
So, and he said, nope, we can't have you with a health issue like that. So I didn't go. So this is basically what I ended up doing, going to school for it, and here I am.
What was appealing about the military to you?
I always got a high respect for the military. My grandfather was in World War II. My uncle was in the Vietnam War, and I just always had a thing in my heart for the military, and I just wanted to do my part, but wasn't able to.
Yeah.
But as I started in grade school, I was in band playing a trumpet, and the local American Legion asked me if I'd play taps at military funerals.
Oh.
I said, okay, sure. Where I was from was West Salem, Illinois. It's just about 15 miles from where I'm at now. But anyway, they would come pick me up when I started in grade school and take me to the cemeteries, local, and I'd play taps with the American Legion after the 21-gun salute, and I ended up doing that on Memorial Day with them as a Sunday. We go to, I think it's like 11 cemeteries in our county, and I did that for 30-some years till, most of the guys got older in the American Legion. There was nobody left to do it. They was taken over by the VFW down here in Albion. So about 5 years ago, it was probably the last one that I did. So maybe that's kind of my thing as far as the military service.
I mean, that's your part,
Yeah, that's interesting, though. I never would have guessed that about you. That's really cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and, when I played, it still brings when I hear taps, it still brings a tear to my eye,
Oh, yeah. I get it.
It's special, definitely.
I'll tell you what, that's one of the things I'm kind of finding by doing this. The podcast is, I pulled with you and everything. I like talking tractors with you and visiting with you, but I never would have known that if we hadn't got you on here talking like this. That's really cool.
Yeah, it sure is. Yep.
Back to the military, me and Sam's had this conversation a few times. I wasn't really made aware of all the different things in the military that you could do. Like, I had it in my head, it was just fighting and shooting guns and all this and that. And had I known that there were so many opportunities, I would have checked into trying to do something with machining and, that side of things. I've always been interested in machinist type stuff. I've been fortunate to have an older fellow take me under his wing and show me a lot of things, but I like to have had some schooling doing that, and I didn't know that was something I could do in the military.
Yeah, like I was a mechanic, and I don't think that. Yeah, people just think about the infantry side, but everyone making the military run is a part of it,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. What's your mechanic on?
I worked on the engines for the CH-46 helicopter in the Marine Corps.
Okay. See, that's what I wanted to do, was be a mechanic. I wanted to work on the turbines on the jet engines.
Yeah, and I worked on...
just fascinate me.
What I worked on was a turbine engine. It was just smaller than the jets. It was a T-58, and the CH-46 has 2 of them. But they're just smaller jet engines is all they are.
Sure, yep, that's right.
Sam was a Marine.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank you for your service, Sam. Appreciate that.
Oh, it was nothing. It's fine.
But Yeah, I know you two ain't really got introduced at the track.
I've never actually spoken to Mike.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good day today.
Yeah. What are some of the other hobbies you have besides tractor pulling? Before we get into tractors, what else do you tinker with?
Well, I'm definitely into cars. I did go to car shows and things of that nature. I have a 1962 Mercury 2-door hardtop. I do a lot of cruising in. I'll take to car shows and cruise ins. Let's see, I got a 2013 Mustang GT. Took it to a car show yesterday. Won a memorial award with it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, yeah, you probably saw it on Facebook.
Yep.
I got a 1970 Ford F100 that I kind of built to a shop truck. It's all original condition, and basically I just drive it around because it's just cool.
Yep, I love that truck.
I do too.
I'm waiting for the day you show up at the track with it, pulling you and Randy's tractors. I'm excited about that.
Well, you never know. You know me. Yep. I might just out of the blue, I'll be pulling the old thing down there with it. Yep.
Okay. So is that all you do, is tinker with the trucks and tractor pull?
Yeah, I'm just always turning wrenches on something that has wheels. You know, that's what I like to do.
So I see you, like when you're doing stuff in the shop at home, you'll tag like Brown Speed Shop. Is that actually something you do for customers, or is that just something silly, you know, you and your buddies shop that you've come up with?
That is just a nickname that me and my buddies, you know, kind of come up with because, you know, living in Browns, Illinois, and everything I do in there, you know, it's kind of like a speed shop. And Randy kind of coined the phrase. He said, yeah, this is the Brown Speed Shop. And so here we are. It just kind of stuck. So I just call it the Brown Speed Shop, you know.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Randy. I personally love seeing you and Randy at the track. You're two of my favorite people to see there. You guys are always having a lot of fun. Tell us about Randy.
Oh, Randy Bell. Okay, so
hold on. Does he listen to this? Because I know we can't get him on here, but does he at least listen?
You know, I really don't know, but I'll make him listen.
Okay.
He'll probably want to listen now. I'll tell him I was talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell his wife. How's that? I'm sure she'll make him listen.
Sounds
She'll
good.
want to listen.
Well, well, tell us about Randy.
Okay, Randy. So I met Randy at a place we both worked at, Champion Laboratories, probably, good grief, early 90s. And I didn't know him. I knew of him, but I really didn't know him beforehand. Anyway, I got talking to him at work, and, you know, next thing you know, we got talking about tractor pulling. And he did it when he was a kid, and I did it when I was a kid. Find out his dad did it. My dad did it, you know, basically like a small world. And we had become good friends, and it all started, I think it was a flyer I got at a car show. I bet this was like 1992, give or take. And there was another flyer with it, said a garden tractor pulled up at Greenup, Illinois. So I said, hey, Randy, let's build a couple tractors. Let's go up there and pull tractors. We haven't done it since we was kids. He just kind of rolled his eyes, you know, and I finally talked him into it. So that's what we did. Took a couple stock, he had a stock 12, he had a stock 8-horse. And I mean, when I say stock, I mean, these are like stock.
Right.
And we put some tires on a straight pipe, you know, some weights on the front, and we went up there and pulled with this bunch of guys up there, and we had a good time and been doing it ever since.
So I knew that both of you guys pulled when you were kids. I just kind of had the assumption you guys were childhood buddies.
No, sure wouldn't.
Well, that's pretty cool in itself that, you know, tractor pulling brought you guys together.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah,
I mean,
and now We're best of friends now.
Yeah, going on, 30 years now, probably?
Well, 1992.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was born in 93,
yep.
and I'm about to be 32, so that's 33 years there.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, you're making me feel old. Stop it.
How old are you, Mike?
Well, this coming Saturday, I'll be 55.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
You're still young.
Well.
So maybe we come down to the pool, we'll have a big birthday party, too.
Oh, yeah. We'll sing to you.
Hey, can't wait, man. Can't wait.
So I've been hearing someone in the background there. Who we got? Is that the boss?
Yeah, that's the boss back here. She's kind of listening in on this conversation. It's my wife, Rhonda, my other half, my rockin' life.
So tell us about her. We don't ever see her at the track. Yeah. She not like going? Or is it you and Randy's date?
It's pretty well me and Randy's date. She kind of gave up on going a long time ago.
But she likes going to car shows with you, don't she? I see a lot of pictures of her with the cars.
Oh, yeah. She likes the car shows, yep.
Well, good.
Sure does. Yep.
Good deal. You can't get her on a tractor?
No, I've tried, and she won't have nothing to do with it. I've tried, but she's like, nope, that's yours and yours only. So maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need separate things.
Well.
I'd hate to have to build another one, I do enjoy building them.
I understand.
Yep, that's for sure.
So, not that I really need them, because I somewhat know you, but we've been having some fun doing some silly icebreaker questions with everybody. We kind of got a little controversy stirred up last week with cake baking conversation.
Cake baking? Okay.
Yeah. The question was, who would make a better cake, Doug Root or Nathan Hager? And that stirred some stuff up. So, and it's been quite funny.
I think we have a bake-off in our mix.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
So, anyway, these can be some pretty quick answered. Just trying to get a little conversation going off of tractor pulling a little bit. So, Sam's going to ask you the first one.
What superpower would you pick if you could have any superpower?
Oh, I would be a Jedi Master of Star Wars. I'd be a Master of the Force. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Love it since I was a kid.
Well, that
would be my superpower.
You know what? I think you probably already have the Force. You do pretty good every time I pull against you.
Yeah.
Well, I never thought of that, but that could be.
Goodness. Okay.
That was funny.
Remember, quick answer on this. You're going to laugh. So, who would you trust more? The first guy to eat an egg or the first guy to try milk straight from the cow?
Probably got trying to milk from the cow.
Would you rather drive an unlimited modified down the track or John Force's funny car?
Oh, Force's funny car. No doubt about it.
What puller that would you trust most to paint you a portrait of yourself modeling on your tractor?
Oh, Lord. Corey Rucker.
Probably look like some stick figures.
But he'd probably make it sexy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he would. Yeah.
All right. That's all I've got for those silly questions. We just like to get some laughs.
Oh, we got some good laughs then, didn't we?
Yeah. So,
how many years have you? Okay, so how many years have you been pulling, or how old were you when you started pulling?
Well, let's see. I actually started pulling. Thinking back, it was probably 1976.
Oh my!
So I've been 6 years old. So what we had up at West Salem, Illinois, we had a homecoming festival, and it was a once a year on a Saturday where, up on the square, lots and lots of people showed up. They had chowder, burgers, and everything, but my dad put on a tractor pull behind the firehouse, and it was always a big deal. And, well, I got to pull my first pull there on a little 70 Cub Cadet that he bought me, which I still have, by the way.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's cool. And, we pulled stalkers back then. I mean, we mowed with these tractors. So back then, when we went to the pool, we put on cleat tires, wheel weights, put on a straight pipe, took the deck off, put some weights up front, loosened up the governor, and went and had fun. We'd go pool, go home, put everything back on, and mow the yard that day or next day. That's just how it was back then.
Well, yeah, it wasn't like luxury.
And we had so much fun. I mean, the sled we had was my neighbor actually built the sled, my dad's neighbor, where we lived at, and it was a step-on sled.
Oh, okay.
So going down the track, you had people standing on each side, and they'd step on a sled as they go by until you stopped. And I got a lot of pictures of that old sled and Dad pulling that thing. And
I would love to get some of them pictures to share whenever we post this on Facebook.
I will. I got them on my phone, and I'll send them to you.
Awesome.
That'd be no problem.
That's cool.
But, that's just how pulling was back then. And trying to think the last pull I had, because my dad passed away in 1980. I was 9 years old. Mm-hmm. So the last pull would probably been 77 or 78. We went to Bone Gap. It was next to the grain elevator, and I had a 108 10 horse, and Dad decided to leave the mower deck on it. I thought, well, that's going to look funny, but as a kid, I didn't care. I was going to pull. I was going to have fun. I ended up getting third place because that weight down there on the belly actually worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's just pretty well the last pull that I remember as a kid, and then, didn't get back into it till the early 90s.
Well, I just assumed you'd been doing it all these years. That's a pretty neat story.
Yeah.
So you put on a pull there at Bone Gap still yet, don't you?
Yes.
Or you're involved in it?
Yep. They have what they call the Bone Gap Chowder, and it's always the second Saturday in August. And I put on the pool to help bring in money, and stuff for the chowder, because they use it to help with the local cemeteries and the chowder park there and things of that nature. Yeah, I've been doing that. Randy and I have been doing that for quite a few years now.
Well, good. So this is Bone Gap, Illinois, and when did you say it was?
It's always the second Saturday in August.
And do you have a Facebook page for this or anything? No,
I sure don't.
Okay, so I know that I see about it every once in a while. I wanted to come this year and something come up. What's the best way for people to find out about it?
Well, I usually post it on, the Over Budget Pulling Team.
Yep.
On the Facebook page, and, I'll do it on my own personal, and, people can share it. I try to do it about a month or so ahead, and usually once each week to remind people if they want to come,
Okay.
If everybody's got any questions or whatever.
So what kind of classes do you guys pull at that pool?
Well, the club I'm part in over there is called Tri-State Tractor Brewers Association, and we go with their rules. So, we got a 8-horse stock class, 12-horse, what they call a stock plus, which is an open RPM, 16-horse open RPM. And then we got the modified classes, which is basically identical to the NQS modified rules.
Okay. So a little bit of everything for everybody then.
Yes.
Well, good
sure
deal.
Is, yep.
Typically, how many hooks do you have?
Let's see. I think this year we had maybe 55, 56 off the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly the exact number. I've slept since then, but that's usually the average we usually get.
Well, hopefully we can get you a few more up there next year anyway.
And if somebody has a different tractor that don't fit our classes, we can always make a class for you, like, 3 or more, like V-twins or things of that nature. If you want to come up and play a little bit, that'd be fine.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
We just want to have fun, and make a good day of it.
Well, hopefully we can, there's some people listening that didn't know about that might want to come join you. I know I wouldn't mind making my way up there. You support us a lot.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, that's all part of it.
Yep.
Tell us about the tractor you have right now. What's your tractor's name?
Well, I
or
got
both
two
of their
tractors.
names. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got Lady Luck, which is a 16-horse. I pull in the open RPM and the 5,000 RPM class. And the other one is a 50-cube Super Stalker.
So.
What's the name of the other one?
Oh, yeah, my Super Stalker. It's the Hot Rod IH.
Any particular reason you come up with these names?
No, just pretty well what comes to mind,
Yeah.
Because as far as the Hot Rod IH, I always called, let me give you a little backstory here. So my uncle, my dad's brother-in-law, he pulled also when Dad was pulling. And he actually had a modified. It was a 14-horse Kohler, and he actually built his own camshaft by brazing it up and grinding down the lobes.
Mm-hmm.
And he had dual exhaust on this thing and a carburetor off a 750 Honda motorcycle.
Oh.
And I remember, I don't know how old I was, maybe 5, 6. And Dad said, come on, let's get in the truck. We're going down to Uncle Don's. He goes, he wants to show us something on his tractor. Okay. So we went down there to Albion, which was about a 15-minute drive, and he just got that thing fired up, and it was there in the garage, and he'd rev that thing up and had flames coming out of that, and I said, that's a hot rod. And it just shook. So ever since I was a kid, if it was a modified, I called them hot rods. So that's kind of why the Hot Rod IH has the name it does.
Heck yeah. Lady Luck, just a fun name you come up with, or anything behind that?
Well, I wasn't sure on the name on that one yet, because these are the first two tractors I actually put a name on. And I thought, well, I'll come up with some names, and I was going through, I like the old school vintage looking decals, like the Moon decal, old racing decals. And I found this one that said Lady Luck. I thought, that's cool. That's what I'm going to name that tractor. So I bought the decals and put it on there, and it's been Lady Luck ever since.
I'll be dang. It's a both of them are very pretty.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I really like the pinstripes you've added on the IH this year and the new flames.
Yeah. Yeah, my cousin did that for me. He's going to redo the hood on me because the hood has some few spots where the clear's peeling up on it, and we come up with some ideas to kind of do something similar to what the fenders have been done with. It's got that red metallic in the clear on it, and it'll have a little bit of a new look when we see it next year.
Yeah. Well, I know this year whenever you come out with it, so last year it was a 16 horse, and you switched it to the 50 cube this year. Tell us a little bit about that motor and who built it, or just tell us a little bit about that. Well,
when I built that tractor as a 16, I kind of had in the back of my mind I was going to build another super stock, an alcohol-built motor, because I had one years ago, and I thought it was a lot of fun to run an alcohol engine. So with that 16 horse in there, I did a lot of work to that chassis to make it hook up and, get it ready to basically do the swap and just do a few minor things and make it ready to put that 50 cube in it. So I ended up building that 50 cube. I built that myself.
Did you?
I bought the block, and I did did a lot of updates on it, machine work, and basically built it together with parts I've had on the shelf and, some stuff I got from Vogel and put it together. So far, it's been a pretty decent little runner.
Do you have any intentions around NQS with it, or are you just going to try to keep it local?
I'll probably just keep it local because I like the outdoor tracks. I like quarter scale, but I'm just not a big indoor track fan, I guess you want to call it. So, yeah, I'll just probably stick with the local guys and just have fun with it.
I got you. Well, it's definitely a good running tractor.
Well, thank you.
Does adding Old Spice as a fuel additive boost horsepower?
Oh, boy. Jared Hill.
Tell us about that.
Okay, Old Spice, yeah. So, yeah, that become a topic of conversation between Jared, Corey, and myself. It had turned into a running joke. Talk about mix of fuel. I said, yeah, just add a little bit of Old Spice or maybe a little bit of Brute here and there, depends on how you want to, the hotter you want to make it. And it's just kind of stuck after all that started.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Yeah, we make fun of each other about that. It's like, how much Old Spice you got in there today? Well,
I know.
A little bit teasing.
I know I like putting that grape stuff in our fuel. It smells good. I figured you had some kind of secret there.
No secret on my fuel.
Do you know any cheaters?
Do I know any cheaters?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy. Let's see. This Corey guy I know, I wonder about him sometimes. No. Oh, no, he's not cheating. I just like to tease him, but of course he teases me all the time.
Oh, gosh, yeah. One of the best things about it.
That's the fun part about it, is having fun, teasing each other, and it's just having a good time.
Oh, absolutely. I've said that a few times on here. My favorite people to compete against is you and Randy, just because we're always jabbing each other, just poking at each other. I have fun with it.
Oh, constantly. Yeah, we're always giving each other a hard time. Just why I enjoy it so much, just the fun part of it.
I heard rumor that you might be getting a cheetah print wrap done on Lady Luck for next year. Is there any truth to that?
I think that'd be cool.
Oh boy. No, that is just some propaganda. A certain individual, I think, has been spreading that around.
Hey, I think that'd look cool, so.
Actually, it probably would, but, I think his V-twin probably needs it on his instead of mine.
Oh, goodness.
I'm not going to mention any names, Corey, but, that's how it
works. Where's your favorite place to pull? Past, present, it can be any. Or both.
Or both. Actually, my favorite is probably down there with you guys at 618.
Oh, well, good. Well, any particular reason?
Just the camaraderie, I like the track, the people, and the fun that we have. You talk about the past. So the past, we had a good friend down in Kentucky, Rumsey, Kentucky. His name is Mike Conrad. He built a track in his backyard, and that was probably the most bitingest track I've ever seen in my life. It had clay in it, and you had to run the lowest gear. But boy, oh boy, did we have fun down there. We pulled like twice a month down there, and we had a good time. And then it just kind of faded out, fewer people started showing up. Mike ended up, shutting it down. And that was the funnest we had till we got involved with the 618 group. And that's what it reminds me and Randy of, and we just have a good time.
Well, good.
We just absolutely love it and enjoy it.
No, we definitely
You always look like it.
Yeah.
Like, you always look like your guys are having fun.
Oh, yeah. You got to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's the number one rule, is got to have fun.
Yep.
What's your Favorite memory of pulling?
Favorite memory? Well, I'll be pulling with my dad when I was a kid. That'd be my favorite memory.
Yeah.
Understandable. If you could change anything about like your local club or any club that you go to, or just pulling in general, what's something you would change?
Well, what I would change? Boy, that's a tough question there. In my years of pulling, what I've seen that needs to change is a lot of people, it's tough to put on a pull and go all day. You know, I think if more people would be willing to help, you know, as far as hooking, flagging, that would help out a lot on the pulls that I've been to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that would probably be, you know, the more help, you know, that would be the big thing.
Yes. And I will say everywhere I go to, sure, like we've got our board members at the 618 pools, and there's some things, I've talked about this before, we need to improve on. We've talked about that amongst ourselves, and I think we've got a good plan for trying to make some things better for next year. But where I was going with that is I notice a lot, if like some of our members are going up with their kids to pull, or if some of us that might have been flagging or hooking, our class is coming up, random people just jump up and help too. You know, I've seen you and Mickey Brown holding a flag about as often as any of our, you know, board members, just because you guys are, people are willing to jump in and do that too, though. It's just,
oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's nice people do come together to do that, but also that was a subject with last episode's guest. We were talking about how much people don't realize goes into it to make it happen, and I agree. And if people don't do that, then it dies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it takes a ton of work in the background. People don't realize what it takes to make a club like that work and do a pull, the scheduling. There is a lot of work involved.
Absolutely.
So one thing we found out with that Tri-State tractor pullers, I've been with them since the mid-90s. We just have trouble, you know, getting flaggers, helpers, and things of that nature. So what we do is we got a sign-up sheet at our drivers meeting.
Yep.
And under each class, we want somebody to sign up to be the hooker, the unhooker, and a flagger. And, you know, if it don't get filled up when you do the registering, they'll sit there and, you know, say, I need some more help on this class, do this, do that. And, you know, we're not going to pull until this thing gets filled out. And, you know, people volunteer, okay, I'll flag that class, okay, I'll hook this class, whatever. And it's worked out well, really well.
We started doing that the last couple pulls for the flaggers. And again, it's worked out really well. And actually, me and Corey spoke about doing that for the unhookers and the hookers and everything too, just to try to keep things rolling. I agree. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to burn out just to certain people that keep doing it, you know, every time. That's just not right.
Yeah,
not fair to them.
No. What's your opinion on running for points?
I'm not a fan of it myself, personally.
See, I like this because I have talked to lots of people, and there's been a lot of people that like the idea. So I want to hear this, definitely. Why don't you like it?
Well, the Tri-State Tractor Pullers, for instance, they run for points, and I don't know, it just seems like when they run for points, they got to go to every pool, and they almost get too serious at it, and it takes the fun away from it.
Mm.
Okay.
You know, I've seen people get mad because, you know, two people, they might be friends, and say somebody ends up beating them, and at the end of the point schedule, they end up getting beat, and, you know, they're mad because, you know, whatever might happen, or say I come in there and pull, and I'm not pulling for points, so I end up beating one of them out the other, and end up, you know, messing their winning streak up, and they don't win the championship for the points. I don't know. I just don't. It has its places, I guess, but I've just seen it cause friction amongst people, and I just,
well,
I hate to see that.
Right, I agree. I mean, I don't want to tear anything apart or blow up a club or anything. I really appreciate the insight from a different point of view there. One of the things, so I raced four-wheelers in high school, and I run for points. I run a couple different series. I run our local track for a few years, and then I run a Midwest dirt track series all over the Midwest. And both the local and the regional, I guess you'd call it, they would have like double points races randomly, and then they would have, you could drop like your two worst races. So like if you couldn't make it to one, that one would be a drop, or if you just had a catastrophic failure or you just had a crappy run, you could drop that one, and it would kind of shake things up and give people the opportunity to bounce back. That's something I thought would be interesting with the tractors. But
yeah, that would definitely, that would be interesting. Never heard of it quite like that, but that would definitely be something different.
Yeah, so like if a fella had, say we had 10 hooks that we were counting for points, 9 of them would actually count. And even if like somebody went and got first place every time, they would drop one of their first places. So there'd only be 9 counted regardless.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. But anyway, it was a lot of fun doing that. What I seen doing that, it made friendly rivalries, but I could definitely see where it could tear some people up too.
Yeah, I've definitely seen it both ways. And, what I've seen, I got third in the 48Q modified class one year. I think it was 2011. I thought, well, I'm going to try this points one time. And all I got was, all you win basically is just a $10 plaque. And I think I got a little sweatshirt or something and bragging rights. I mean, yeah, it's all fun and everything, but if you got to try to hit each and every pool, and their schedule was during the week also, and I was working night shift, and a lot of the evenings I couldn't go, so I'd take off work, and I mean, it is almost, interferes with life too much for me, so.
Yeah, I definitely get that too.
Yeah, so I thought, I just don't, I'm just not a big fan of the points, I'm not saying it's, wrong or anything, I'm just not a fan of it.
Right. What I would suggest if we wanted to run for points would be, you could pay the fee at the beginning of the year if you want to run, but if you don't have to. Then it's not shaking people's life up like that too and feeling obligated to go,
Right, yes.
Well,
that's a good option. I like it, yeah.
But I've wanted to get someone talking about the negative side of it too, so I understand that.
Yeah, there's definitely both sides to that coin, that's for sure.
Well, we're going to switch gears a little bit here.
What advice would you give to new pullers just getting into it?
Just now getting into it. Well, my advice would be is to ask a lot of questions to pullers that have a lot of experience. Definitely be patient with, if you got a tractor already built and ready to go, because it doesn't, you're not going to be a winner overnight. That's for sure. But definitely be patient and find somebody who can help you, learn the ways and, what kind of experience they got and how they can give you good advice, things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. Those are good. How would you get new people involved? Like, how would you reach out to young, old, just somebody new to the sport?
Well, I don't know. I guess, if somebody was interested in them, get them to go some pulls with you or invite them to come to the pools and put them on a tractor. I'll tell them right then and there, like a stalker, especially a young kid, because, the kids are our future with garden tractor pulling, which I love about the 618 is how you all cater to these kids, and there's so many of them pulling, it just tickles me to death because they're our future.
Yes.
There's a lot of kids at 618.
Oh, yeah. So, even if it's an adult that's interested, put them on a tractor, explain how it works, and say, we're going to put you in a sled, see what you think, and go from there with it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got a buddy's, I'm not even going to begin to tell how he fits in, but I got a 14-year-old kid interested here last few pulls, and now he is just eat up with it. That's exactly what I did, is I put him on one of mine, let him pull it, and I actually let him pull my Alice over at Kate. Yeah, I let him.
Oh, cool.
And he actually won over there on it, so of course he loves it now. He is eat up with it.
So he's been bit by the bug.
Yes.
Well, he even took it upon himself to look stuff up, and then he listened to our podcast where Dylan mentioned surprising a kid with a tractor, and that kid figured out that he was the kid getting surprised by the tractor.
Yeah, I let that slip.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, he is.
And these kids, these kids, when you put a smile on their face like that, that's just priceless.
Absolutely. And he's a really good and really smart kid. If you're listening to this, you know who you are. Settle down. But he's a good kid. And I think this will help him be an even better kid, learning mechanics and doing stuff with his grandpa and his uncle and stuff. And
absolutely,
I like to see that. I like to see it bringing everybody together and and teaching kids to wrench on stuff and figure stuff out.
Yeah, even if they don't stick with tractor pulling past whatever age, it's still good.
Oh, yeah. Like what I do for a living, being a maintenance tech, troubleshooting is a very hard skill that's got to be learned. And tractor pulling it's a good place to start for troubleshooting and learning everything.
Yeah, in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely. A lot of ways, yeah.
I got 4 grandkids that none of them are interested.
What did she have to say?
We got
4 grandkids.
We got 4 grandkids, and none of them are interested in tractor pulling.
Really?
Aw, that sucks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately not.
Well, you can adopt me anytime you want to.
Okay.
Who does it feel best to beat? Who's your favorite person to beat? Or
who's my favorite person to beat?
You've probably got a list, but you can narrow it down.
Okay, well, top of the list is Corey Rucker. That's all there is to it. I'm just going to say I like beating that guy.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you can bring his ego down a little bit, it's nice, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. We got that championship belt.
Yeah.
That, whoever won, had to give it to the other guy. So that's always been a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, me and Randy, we're always going at it since we're pulling the same class. I want to beat him. He wants to beat me, but it's all in the fun of it.
Absolutely. Hell, I want to beat both of you.
Yeah.
I've gotten close, dang it. I've gotten close to you.
Yep, you have. Yeah, you're Alice. I'll tell you what, that's one tough little tractor.
Thank you. I think that first time I was out with it, I was on my way to getting you, and I broke, what did I break? Oh, I broke the ring gear.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, because you even come out to help me push it off, and you're like, I think you got me. I'm like, I sure hope so.
I thought you did. I thought, my God, he got me.
It'd have been worth it.
Yeah.
Well, we're kind of wrapping up here. Do you happen to have any questions for us?
So, how'd you two get together?
Okay.
Oh boy, here we
This is interesting. So I used to work in power plants and refineries. I was a tube welder.
Yeah.
And me and my buddy Eric kind of run around, work together on everything, job to job. And we were, we were replacing some tubes in a boiler down at Joppa Power Plant. And Sam was an apprentice and got stuck working with us. And I'll let her tell the story from there.
I walked in with an attitude. I had heard that these two guys were just assholes to work with, and I got stuck being the apprentice for them, And when you're an apprentice, you always hope you get good journeymen.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And I was just told that they were assholes, so I went in there like, dang it. And I told them,
She was pretty quiet until about first break or lunch, and
I was doing my job.
Yeah.
I was being fine, but
yeah, and really, me and him aren't assholes. We can be, I guess, but we like to do our job and be left alone. And then we had some goofball apprentices with us. Like, we'd tell them to go outside and sweep the grating type just to get them out of our hair.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, she was pretty quiet until about lunchtime, I guess it was, and she come in and, I don't know, it was something along the lines like, "Are you two assholes? Because everybody's told me you are." And needless to say, I guess by the end of it, she's bringing us biscuits and gravy to work. And
I'm still friends with both of them.
I'm still friends with both of them, and I guess you like me a little bit better, and here we are.
And here you are. Yeah. That's a great story.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get together. We didn't date when we worked together. I ended up breaking my foot, and I was off the job for a few months. And then by the time I was going back on the job, Dylan left to do his own business full time. And that's kind of when we started dating.
Yeah, and we just kind of kept in touch the whole time, and then it just kind of happened, which, I mean, really, I think that's the best way to do it, because I had gotten the point in my life where it was like, well, I don't really care. If someone comes along that's wonderful, fine, but I'm tired of looking. I'm going to worry about Dylan. And, I mean, that's kind of what took place. Someone wonderful come along, and here we are.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you guys were together. You're both good people. You deserve each other, that's for sure.
Oh, we sure try anyway. Yeah, it's not all that romantic of a story, to be quite honest.
It don't matter. Don't have to be romantic.
Yeah. Funny thing, the power plant we worked at was right on the Ohio River, and Unit 1 of the plant was the one closest to the river, and all the guys on the job, they said it from very, very beginning, like, oh, you two are going to end up getting married, this, that, and the other, just picking at us. And down on Unit 1, they actually, drew pictures and kind of decorated it as our wedding site.
Yeah, I think until the power plant closed down, there was a metal siding that had, our wedding itinerary written by these men on it. They requested an open bar and yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. They planned our wedding, and it was going to take place on Unit 1 looking over the river.
Over the river. That's great. That's a good story. I like that.
Yeah. You got any other questions for us?
No, I don't think so. Not that I think I'm off the top of my head.
Okay.
Well, Sam, are you going to pull much next year?
I hope to pull more next year than I did this year. This year, we moved, and I got a new job, and it's just been a very, very busy year.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, really, I've I've not pulled a whole lot this year. I've just went and hung out more than anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's about as much fun as, the actual pulling.
It really is.
Your friends and
I really, yeah, I enjoy going and picking at my buddies and helping the kids and stuff like that and just being there. I really do enjoy that part a lot.
Right.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. The going, just going and hanging out with everybody, watching is fun to me.
Yeah. Yep, I understand that completely. I really do.
So I've been asking all of our guests on here to give us suggestions for people to have on the podcast. And as I've told other people, I don't care if they're a big name. I don't care if they're local people. I don't care if they're from around here. I've wanted to make this about everybody. So do you have anybody you would suggest that would be a good one to get on the podcast? Or someone you want to call out?
Well, I think Corey would be a good one to get on the podcast.
He's on the list.
Him
Yep.
or Jared.
Yep, they're on the list.
But as far as, on a different group, I think get hold of Nathan Hager.
Well, I'll just go ahead and spill that. He's on the list, and we actually, the way we've recorded this one, this part is coming out before our intro. If everything goes well, we would have already heard from Nathan. He'll be on the intro part of it.
Okay.
But I want to have Nathan on as his guest, the only guest also, like we've done with you. So yeah, him and his dad are two that I'd really like to speak with and get some background.
Yep, him and Lamar, I'm telling you, they're some of the best people that you'll ever meet. I've known them for years, and I enjoy hanging around with them. They're just good Christian people, I love them to death.
Well, that's something that I have found, I've grown up around tractor pulling, going to big pulls since I was a little kid, and going to antique pulls and garden tractors there at home. But I've got really involved in garden tractor pulling the last few years, like doing it myself. And this community, I've found, it don't matter who you are, if it's your first day at a pull, people seem to treat you the same across the board. And I mean, just the last few weeks, I have talked to actually Nathan and Doug and Dan Rude and some of these other guys that's got some big names quite a bit, and they're just so down to earth, and
they are, yes.
They just want to see everybody else do good too, and want to give advice, and they're very good people all over.
Yeah, Dylan comes home every day. He's just like, man, this person was just so nice. It's like every day.
Which is
like, well, good. I mean, that's what we like, nice people.
Which is saying something for me, because I'm the first to say it if I don't like that person. I don't have a lot of patience for people.
Well, there are those that do test people's patience. That's for sure. You know what? Just another suggestion. So you did Kevin Vogel.
Yep.
Well, by his dad, Chuck. Because I know Chuck real well.
So,
and Chuck's got a lot of stories, I'm here to tell you.
Well,
good stories.
I go see Kevin quite often, and I've asked him a couple times. We was hoping to do Kevin and Chuck together on that episode, and we couldn't get Chuck to do it, but also we've not got a no from Chuck either.
We'll keep on him.
Yeah, he the last time I was up there and talked to him, he's like, well, we'll just have to see. We'll have to see. And I asked Kevin, I'm like, you think we can do that? He's like, I might help him, be able to help him, but we might make it happen.
I know when we went up there to do Kevin's episode, we were just sitting waiting for him to be done with work, talking to his dad, and he was telling good stories, just talking to us, and I'm like, man, just let us hit record. Like,
I'm telling you, I go up there well, it's been a while since I've been up there, but when I did go up there, and Chuck sees me there, he's got to take me out back, show me, some new machines, hey, we're doing cranks, check this out.
Oh, yeah.
They're so nice.
And then we get to talking about stuff. I mean, one time I took my uncle up there, and he was the one that had that modified back in the 70s when he pulled with my dad. And he and Chuck hit it off because they were both in the Army, in the military back in the day. And they knew people from Southern Illinois because my uncle worked for IH, International Harvester, as a mechanic for 30-some years, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, so he knew, he went around this whole area, working on stuff, and he and Chuck knew the same people and talked about this, and I just sat back, and if I had something recorded, it would have been perfect.
Yes.
It was wonderful. Listen to them guys. It was a good time up there, that's for sure.
Yeah, Chuck's...
about an hour and a half later, we finally got to leave.
Well, I get it. Every time I'm up there, I'm there for a minute, whether we're talking about different parts or just stories. I always love going up there. They're just... I walked in the other day and
your family.
Yes.
Your family would
yes.
go up there.
I walked in there.
That's why I like going up there.
Absolutely. They're wonderful people. I walked into the office the other day, and his mom and wife was in there, and, hey, Dylan, how are you? How was vacation? They knew that we went on vacation last week, and asked how Sam was and everything else, and, it's definitely not blowing smoke either. They're just
nice,
wonderful people.
Oh, yeah, they are just genuine, friendly, good people, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is not an advertisement for Vogel Manufacturing either, but by golly, they are wonderful people.
Yes, they are. Yep. Absolutely.
Do you have any people you'd like to thank? Just give a shout out to or anything like that?
Well, you know what? First off, I want to thank God as I'm a Christian, and I got to thank God for His blessing me to be able to do this and enjoy tractor pulling, giving me the skills to be able to build them, have fun with it, and the people I have met are blessings to my life, the friends that I have made, I can't, thank Him enough for that. All you guys are good friends of mine. Randy, they're all like my brothers, even though we're not related by blood, but we're still brothers the way I look at it. So, I just thank everybody. Everybody's a wonderful blessing to me. Yep.
I think you put that well, too, because I know about anybody to help you out at the track, and I know you do the same for other people, and that's the way it should be.
Absolutely, yep.
Well, good. You want to thank your wife?
Well, she's not here now. She probably wouldn't believe me if I told her. No, definitely want to thank my wife for letting, for understanding my hobby. Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I want to thank you for letting me do tractor pulling. Come on, guys, help me out here.
Honestly, we didn't hear. We were laughing too hard. She popped in at the right time.
I was kidding. I was getting the look, if you know what I'm saying.
I could hear the look.
Oh, boy. This has been fun.
Yeah, it has. We really appreciate you doing it, Mike. I'm sure we'll probably have you on again at some point.
Well, I appreciate you having me. Yeah, I really do.
Yeah, been a lot of fun. I'm sure we barely scraped the surface with some knowledge, that's for sure.
Well, we'll definitely have more time to talk. We got more pools, in the future, so
yeah.
Let's keep it going, man.
Well, I'm planning to bring Alice Saturday. Are you bringing Lady Luck?
I'm bringing all of them.
Do we want to put a little bet on it?
I'm glad he has a good group of people to pull with.
Well, good. I'm glad that I can be that good group. Mm-hmm. Or part of that good group.
I'm not interested in it no longer. I'm done with it. But I'm glad he's got good people to pull with.
Good.
Someday, burn me out.
See, she spoke her piece.
Good.
But yeah, I'm going to have all of them with me. I'm going to try a few new things on Hot Rod IH and see how it turns out. So,
do we want to put some kind of bet on the 16 horse class?
Some kind of bet? What kind of bet are we thinking?
I don't know. So,
we got to make it interesting.
Sam, you got any suggestions?
I do not. It's past my bedtime.
Hey, I tell you what.
We'll think about
Dylan,
it.
I tell you what. Well, let's do this. We won't have a bet or nothing, but I tell you what. How would you like to drive Lady Luck in that 16 class? Take it for a pass.
He's speechless.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Oh, I can hear the gears.
Actually, I'm going to ask something else.
Okay.
And you can deny it. And you feel free to deny it. I am thinking about building a 50 cube to pull NQS.
Okay.
And I've kind of got the motion started to do that. Would you be willing to let me take the hot rod down the track for me to see if I liked it?
Oh, I can do that.
Really?
I promise you will be hook, line, and sinker.
Well, Mike, you made my freaking evening. I've got a buddy. Well, Wesley, our last guest, has been wanting me to build a pro stock. I've been thinking about a 30 cube, and he keeps telling me you need to do the 50 cube pro stock, do this, do that. So I'd kind of like to see what it's about.
Well, that's good advice, and the reason of that is you're not going to be, as far as building those motors or semi-builder or however you're going to do it, the money's going to be the same, whether it's a 30 cube or a 50 cube.
That is what everybody is telling me.
Yeah. And you might as well build you a 50, a pro stock.
Yep.
That's what I started out on.
Yep. I'm really leaning that way. I've got a lead on a good motor from a very good builder. I spoke with him Friday, and I'm really leaning towards that route. But I kind of want to see if I would like it taking one down the track. But I didn't really know who to ask, and I think I found the guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
is that going to take anything away from you, though? Are you going to be able to still pull another class with it?
Oh, yeah, we'll be fine with it. I mean, we'll get you on there.
Well, buddy,
if it's cool down and everything, we'll break it down, and we'll get you hooked up, and let you take it for a pass.
Well, buddy, I can't put into words how much I appreciate that.
Hey, that's no problem. But I'm sure you're going to have a smile on your face.
Oh, I got a big one on right now.
I promise you he will.
Oh, that's great. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Good, that's for sure.
Yep.
No problem, buddy.
Well, it's way past our bedtime, so we're going to jump off here.
Okay.
Are you going into work this evening?
No, I don't work on Sunday evening. So tomorrow evening.
Good.
Monday evening, yep.
All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your evening with your wife, buddy. And I appreciate everything from you. You're a heck of a good man.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you too. You and Sam both. So
thank you, buddy.
You have a good week, and I'll see you this coming Saturday.
Yep. See you Saturday.
All right, buddy. We'll see you.
See you.